Gaming company Phumelela, first half headline earnings per share up 17% to 52 cents. Their total income was up 9% to 492 million. And that's as betting on sports other than horse racing increased. Joining us now to unpack those results is Rian du Plessis, who is CEO of Phumelela. Good morning, Rian. And when you have a number where revenue is up 9%, but your dividend is up by more and your profit is up by more, that suggests you're doing something right. So what was behind that, and how does it reflect what's happening in your international business model?
David, overall a pleasing set of results, as you have mentioned, 17% up at the headline earnings per share level. It was on the back of a very strong performance from our tote betting on sports, other than horse racing, which was up 77%. Betting World, our fixed odds operation, was up 33%. Our international business was up 18%. Our local tote business, tote betting on horse racing, unfortunately was down 5%, but that needs to be seen against the background of 5% fewer race meetings on account of inclement weather, which impacted negatively not only on local betting but also on international betting as well as fixed odds. And we also need to bear in mind that the JMB Met fell outside of the reporting period this year, whereas it fell inside the reporting period last year. So overall, a strong set of results. We're up by more than 12% at the headline earnings per share level, and we have therefore chosen to maintain our shareholders' after-tax return, bearing in mind that the company has benefited from a lower tax on, I think, the abolishment of STC.
Some would say, you know, it's a bit surprising that you're able to put forward these kind of growth numbers, Rian, in a context where we're continuously talking about a consumer that's under pressure, not only locally, but offshore as well. So what sense are you getting from the consumer? Because having said that, you've also got another school of thought saying that, well, perhaps people gamble in the good times and more so in the bad times.
Alishia, we've seen some clear trends in our business. For example, in Betting World, with revenues up by 18%, the number of bets struck is up by 250%. So people are betting more, but in smaller units. And I think that that is indicative of the economy. We're also seeing that people are betting smaller amounts into higher potential outcomes. In other words, a pick 6 or a soccer 13 that has a minimum of a R1.40 bet and a payout that during the course of the 6-month period, I think we had several payouts over 2 million.
Rian, it might surprise some people that the horse racing is still so important, because obviously in South Africa, just as to take one example, I know you're not just in South Africa, it was the only opportunity for people to bet. And then, of course, liberalisation of the sector, the casinos were brought in, first the homeland, as they were called, casinos, and then betting was legalised. But you've actually staged something of a recovery. I mean, there were some views that horse racing would disappear, and certainly it has rationalised. There are fewer race courses than there were. But you've also got this model of international access to horse racing. And I think I'm right in saying that at any time of the day, you'll find a horse race somewhere that you're involved in.
Absolutely. I can tell you, David, that during the 6-month period, we now converted our Isle of Man operation, which we have a joint venture with Tabcorp of Australia, where our tote now operates 24/7. And in fact, we're down 20 seconds a day to restart the system. So we take bets from all around the world 24/7.